The US produces about 14 million vehicles a year, but here's the shocker: they're produced in only 16 states. The other 34? Zero. Think about it. 14 million cars and trucks roll off US assembly lines every year, yet more than half the country has no role in making them. Michigan still wears the crown, but Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, Alabama and Texas are fast becoming the new automotive powerhouses. So, who really builds the cars you drive? Let's map it out. Michigan dominates with Ford, GM and Stellantis. Indiana comes in second thanks to Toyota, Subaru, Honda and GM. Kentucky delivers nearly 1 million from Ford's Super Duty trucks to Toyota Camrys and GM's Corvettes. Add in Tennessee, Alabama and Texas, and you've got America's real car building belt, and it's not all Detroit anymore. Spoiler, the South is stealing Motor City's crown. Alabama cranks out Hondas, Hyundais and Mercedes SUVs. Tennessee hosts Nissan and Volkswagen. Texas builds Toyotas and Teslas. South Carolina has BMW producing X models for the entire world. And yes, California still builds cars. The Tesla Fremont factory alone has the capacity to produce 650,000 vehicles every year and has already built more than 3 million EVs to date. Arizona joins the party with Lucid in Casa Grande. Everywhere else, not a single vehicle. That's the big picture, but let's zoom in. One of the most important hubs is a place you probably don't associate with cars: Princeton, Indiana. Not the Ivy League Princeton. This Princeton builds Toyotas. And here's where things get interesting, because tucked inside those factory gates is a vehicle that may not be a sales champion, but it's absolutely crucial to Toyota's American lineup. The Toyota Sienna, a family hauler that delivers. The 2025 Sienna runs a 2.5-litre hybrid, good for 245 horsepower and 35 miles a gallon combined. It's not chasing 0 to 60 bragging rights, but it's built to carry kids, grandparents, pets and Costco hauls. Inside, it's like a rolling lounge, sliding second-row seats, cavernous cargo space and a 1500-watt inverter for power tools or tailgate parties. The downside, no plug-in option is available yet, but as a reliable, efficient, all-purpose machine, the Sienna is the quiet MPV of Toyota's American lineup. And it's just one piece of Indiana's automotive puzzle. Alongside the Sienna, Toyota builds the Highlander, Grand Highlander and Lexus TX in Princeton. Subaru's Lafayette plant turns out Outbacks and Ascents. GM's Fort Wayne plant produces Silverados and Sierras, and Honda's Indiana factory builds CR-Vs and Civics. In other words, Indiana alone supplies America with family cars, SUVs and trucks across multiple brands. Michigan may still lead, but Indiana is the quiet overachiever. Zoom out again and you'll see the pattern. Michigan pumps muscle and mass volume. Indiana handles hybrids and family staples. Kentucky specializes in trucks and sports cars. The South, it's quickly becoming a new global hub for SUVs and EVs. BMW's South Carolina factory exports X models to over 120 countries. Tesla's Texas Gigafactory is already pumping out Model Ys. Hyundai's Alabama plant has become the Ioniq stronghold. So, what does this all mean for the future? The US auto map is shifting. Michigan will always be known as the Motor City, but its growth is increasingly concentrated in the Southeast. Lower labor costs, new EV plant, and export-heavy strategies means America's car-making heartland is no longer a single state. It's a network stretching from Indiana down to Alabama and across to Texas. So next time you buy American, remember, it might not be built where you think. Your Honda CR-V, Indiana, your BMW X5, South Carolina, your Ford Super Duty, Kentucky, your Tesla Model Y, Texas, and your Model 3 or Model X, probably California. Only 16 states contribute, but together they keep America on the road. in the showrooms and in the driver's seat of global car making. Driving the 2025 Toyota Sienna, built in Princeton, Indiana. I'm Nik Miles.